Welcome and thank you for joining us on this episode of Tone Setters TV, where we invite people to own your tone. With your host, Christopher Not Chris of Tone Setters Entertainment. On this episode of Tone Setters TV, we speak with Pray and Plot, as he tells us the inspiration for the name of his brand, as well as the mission that he intends to accomplish.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Christopher Not Chris, another episode of Tone Setters TV. I'm here with my man Pray and Plot, the owner of Pray and Plot, the brand. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm good, bro.
Man, I appreciate you joining me today. I appreciate you deciding to share a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your business. So let's just get it going, man. Pray and Plot, like, where did that name come from, first of all?
Currency has a song. He has a verse. It's called Contacts. Him and Fiend. Back at the Money Mountain, praying and plotting a way to get it all without them trying to stop it. That was the first time I heard praying and plotting in a sentence, in a verse, you know what I mean? I was like, I be doing that shit all the time, you know what I mean? Like, I be really, you know what I mean? God keep you calm type shit, because you know, shit wild out here, we could be rowdy, we could be doing a lot of shit and feel like we entitled to do it. But that's not what we really should be on, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Praying, you know what I mean? Keep it calm, keep it focused, and plotting, you know what I mean? Planning on getting what I want out of this life, you know what I mean? Is constantly what I'm on. So, praying and plotting just came together, and I feel like people can relate to it. I ain't really put it on. Everyone hopes and wishes for something. You don't gotta be religious, you don't gotta be Christian, Muslim, you know what I mean, Jewish, but you still gonna hope for something. If shit get bad, you're gonna be hoping and wishing for something. You're gonna be, you know what I mean? So I feel like everybody can relate to it, and if you really want something, you should be planning to get it, you know what I mean, and plotting to get it. So yeah, I feel like it might have been like the first two steps to getting what you want or executing your plan.
That's what's up. I like the way you put that. The first two steps of getting what you want is to pray and then to plot. So I definitely identify with that. So what made you decide to get into like the clothing space and the merchandise and, you know, create the brand in that fashion?
I've always been in the clothes. Like I was always on the J's when the M1 phase came in. Like I was a big shoe person, and it kind of shifted into clothes. You know what I mean? So people in like high school, middle school would tell you I tried to stay fresh, you know what I mean, as much as I could, whether it meant like working or still on the clothes, you know what I mean. It's like people have a special connection with clothes, period. It gives people a certain confidence when they put it on. It don't matter if it's cheap or expensive. It makes you feel a certain way. It just does, you know what I mean? It does. So it's like and especially for I think lower income or like black people, we really tend to like, it makes us feel good when we have something nice on, just like everybody else. And we tend to float towards us, you know what I mean, stuff that's unique to us. So when I came into making Pray and Plot, I kept that in mind. And really, like, I was really inspired by the Hundreds in high school. So I was basically on their blog every day. I'm talking about, freshman through, you know what I mean, all those 4 years in high school. I was looking up, just seeing what they were doing, like how they represented California, how they put on for their local and their people. And I was like, damn, bro, if you can do that shit and make a living off it, I got to. You know what I mean? So after, I played ball in high school, so that was really what I was on. After that shit failed, or I was never in love with football like I'm in love with art or Pray and Plot. So it kind of shifted towards that. And once I figured out this is what I wanted to do, I went full steam ahead. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I mean, I like that. I like that you found that inspiration and you found a way to, you know, take that in and make it a part of what you're doing. How long have you been running the brand?
I started in 2013. So that's when I learned how to screen print, started doing graphic design. When I tell you, like, I got like thousands of designs, and those are basically, I'm eating off stuff I made like 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I was sitting back, like, you know, Kanye was like making 5 beats a day for 3 summers. Like, I was some shit like that. Like, bro, I was 30 designs a day would not be. Nah. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was doing type shit. Like, just sitting in the dark making designs, like reading up on shit. I learned how to screen print at the Southwest School of Art.
Okay.
My mom bought me a course there. So they have adult classes. If anybody ever wants to take a class at the Southwest School of Art, it's like $400, but it's worth it. You get an open studio. It's like a 4 or 5 week course. They got a bunch of different little art there. You can paint, you can print. Yeah, definitely check it out. And they take scholarships too. So once I went there and got the screen printing scholarship, I ended up not got the screen printing class. I ended up getting 3 other scholarships there for printmaking classes, and I ended up working there for a little bit. And that was I got mixed feelings about that, but it was cool. It was a learning experience, you know what I mean? And then yeah, so that really just it all pretty much led to this.
That's what's up. I mean, and that's kind of how things happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially sometimes, you know, starting a business, you know, not knowing which direction you really want to go all the way, but you was able to get some experience from working for somebody else for a little while that is actually crediting you now for a lot of the stuff that you've been able to do. So that's what's up. And as someone that does a little bit of screen printing on my own, I know that that's a challenging task. So definitely.
But hey, bro, if you can get past that little hurdle, like I don't hold the game from nobody, bro. I've done plenty of workshops. Yeah, you know what I mean, like try to teach people this shit. It's like once you get over that hurdle just of learning it, it's something you really gonna hold on to. You're gonna really, it's not something you forget.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I mean? And it's something you can teach your kids, or you should be teaching your kids. You know what I mean? And passing it on, because it's a really good thing to know. You know what I mean? So
as far as your clothing, what types of printing do you do besides screen printing?
I usually a screen print. I do a little bit of embroidery. I've been getting more into like cut and sew stuff. So I made a couple of shirts and some shorts. Nothing too crazy. Might dip into more like jackets this winter. See what happens.
Okay. What would you say is probably like one of your hottest items that everybody goes for?
I like the yellow Blame the System tee. It's just it sum everything up, man. Like there's just it ain't our fault type shit. You know what I mean? You know how shit's set up out here, like, and we just keep feeding into the same system, the same shit keep happening. So blame the system.
That's real. And for those that don't know, the T actually completely says blame the system, not the victim. So that's something that caught my eye when I came in the shop. So I can see why that's one of the ones that people gravitate to. What's been one of your biggest challenges in, you know, maybe elevating the brand, maybe even in, you know, being a designer, you know, but what's been a big challenge for you in this space?
It's just I'm very outspoken. I'm more direct. I got a Destroy White Supremacy shirt up there. I got Protect Black and Brown Kids, and I'm in a more conservative city, so it's kind of pushing that message isn't necessarily easy. You know what I mean? You guys, and I'm fully willing to stand on 10 toes about everything I say. So it's just handling those people and knowing that you're gonna have to do that. I feel like you have to do that with anything. And if you should be, if you're saying something, you should be willing to stand on 10 toes about it. So it really don't bother me. It's not really a challenge, but it's just like, it's knowing, and I guess the challenge is knowing and keeping to the people that really do support you, and not really feeding to those people that are doubting what you're saying. And you know what I mean? They don't really got your same vision. They're not even, you know what I mean? We on 2 different books.
Yeah. And I mean, the cool thing about it in any business is you want to kind of find your target market. And then if people outside the target market support anyway, then cool, I'll take that support on that side. But as long as you tapping into the target market, you always gonna have a place.
Exactly.
As long as you have that understanding of who your target market is.
Exactly.
So,
and I had to learn that, really, you know what I mean? It's like, because my brand is for everybody, but it's not for everybody. And I had to kind of understand that, you know what I mean? Like, this message, you should be keen to it and you should want to pick it up, but most people is not keen to it and trying to pick it up and run with it and fight for it type shit. You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? It's for everybody, but it's not for everybody.
No, that makes sense though. I think we all have something, whether it be business or just something that's a part of our lives that, you know, we understand that, you know, it may not be for everybody. Even if I think it's for you, you know what I'm saying? It
is for you. What you mean? Like, equality and love for all people is for you. It will work for you. I'm trusting you. Take that hate out your heart. You know what I mean? And you'll be okay.
Real. For real.
You know what I mean?
But no, I respect that though. The fact that you're able to stand on what you believe in and you put that into your business and you're comfortable standing in your own skin as it pertains to that is a big testament to probably why you've had such success in what you've been doing. So you created the logo, you print all the clothes, you do everything. Do you have any other support? Is there other people that work with you that help you make any of this stuff, or is it just a one-man show right now?
It's a one-man show. Got emotional support. You know what I mean? Like, but as far as like work goes, no, not really. You know what I mean? I just hooked up. I just formed an organization called CABC, which is the Coalition for the Advancement of Black Creatives. So our mission is to empower, uplift, and basically promote black artists and black creatives in San Antonio and South Texas. So we just started that up. I was basically doing that already. You know what I mean? But it's just forming an organization around it and being more organized and being having more intent and having more purpose. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen or maybe have you ever experienced like difficulty in going from the idea phase to the organized phase? Like coming from, like you just said, you was already doing it, but you had to get kind of
organized and create. Organized is like you're going through more people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, you can't, I gotta make these phone calls. I gotta see, hey, do you have that? You know what I mean? Are you getting those out? And it's something that you gotta do. Like, I'm learning, like, you gotta ask, if what you want when you want something from someone, be specific, you know what I mean, and ask for it. Don't expect nobody reading your mind. Like, and you know what I mean, you'll frustrate yourself thinking somebody knows what you want from them. And that's like, I'm like, that might be half of life right there, is frustrating yourself when you're not asking somebody. You know what I mean? Just being specific on what you want from them. And that's just, I had to learn that through organization. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's crazy because my uncle used to always tell me a lot of people can tell you what they don't want, but most people can't tell you what they actually want. So that negative thinking kind of puts you in a position where you can say what you don't want, but you're leaving it up to somebody else to decide what you want instead of being intentional, like you said, about what you want.
Yeah.
So I like that you brought that up. Now, is there anything that you would say, like so far in your journey, that's probably been your biggest accomplishment with Pray and Plot?
This is giving my people opportunities. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we done like some crazy stuff, and it's not because it was just me. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just, you know what I mean? It's organizing all that, whether it was me, it's me being able to provide those opportunities for people. And like, people can, it might not even be people I fuck with anymore, but they know I put them in some crazy ass positions to get some money. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I did, you know what I'm doing, and it's not, the work speaks for itself type shit.
Yeah.
So the support I've given other artists has got to be my biggest accomplishment.
That's what's up. I mean, and that just shows, you know, service, being a servant to others. That's normally what elevates you.
Me and my homie Alex were always talking about, you can't be a leader if you're not willing to serve, or if you don't know how to serve. And it's like, yeah, you gotta be in service to people. You gotta be ready to whip a chair out for somebody, offer some water. You know what I mean? That's natural. It's not even. It's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, the first time I met you was at a block party that you guys, I didn't really know a lot about Pray and Plot. I had heard about it before, but I didn't really know a lot about you. I hadn't met you personally, but it was someone else throwing a block party at your location. So I see how you was able to, you know, offer up your service and what you had at your disposal for other creatives to shine. So I see exactly.
Yeah,
I was able to see that firsthand. You know, so
yeah, really.
I can attest that you're not just talking.
Nah, really. And people like, it takes sacrifice. Service is sacrifice. You know what I mean? Like, I was here. I didn't get paid for that. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to win. I want Hefe to have. I told him, I was like, bro, I'm trying to put you in a position to win. You want to come and check? You want to scan out the place? Come check it out. Like, that's what we need from each other if we want to see each other win type shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm big on, you know, supporting one another and bartering services and.
Bro, he about to come DJ on first Friday. You know what I mean? So I'm like, we just bartered. You know what I mean? I was like, let me get 2 DJ gigs. You know what I mean? Work it out with your people, bro. You know what I mean? And if you have that comes with having value and building yourself up and having the surface to offer. You know what I mean? So that, yeah.
Yeah, man. You said it all, man. You said it all. So
making yourself valuable. You don't even have to have an actual physical product. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. And that's what I try to do here with Tone Setter TV, is bring value by allowing people to share their story and allowing other people that are interested in business or interested in entrepreneurship to come and check out the interviews and see what people are doing, see what they may be able to do based off of the experiences they learn from somebody else. So that's another reason I appreciate you joining me today.
Bro, I appreciate you having me. We need more black platforms. You know what I mean? And as soon as you said it, I'm like, let's go, let's run it. So
Indeed, he was like, "Nah, don't say nothing else. Let's go."
you know what I mean, bro? And that's the type I be on go. You know what I mean? When it's time to work. So
well, I know that we definitely have plenty of more things to do. This is not going to be the last interview, nor is this going to be the last interaction that we have. There's a lot of things that we got to do to keep elevating the community, keep elevating the culture. So, like I said, I do appreciate you. One last thing that I'm going to ask you for, which I ask all my guests on Tonesetter TV, is if you can give me one book that you have read. It doesn't have to be a recent read. It could have been something that you read in the past, but one book that you read that had an impact on you that may have an impact on our viewers.
Was it Autobiography of Malcolm X? Okay. Y'all gonna have to read that. I tell everybody that's like if you're American, if you grew up in America, you went to the public school, you gotta read that just to get a little perspective on. You want to get perspective on how I see things, or you know what I mean, how you should even see things. Check that out. Autobiography of Malcolm X. I kind of want to give you one more.
We'll take them all.
It's called The Good Book. It's basically a compilation of different religious scriptures from around the world, whether it be like Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, just different stories and different parables, you know what I mean, from all those religions compiled into one book, so you can basically check out different aspects of those religions, you know what I mean? I found it really inspiring. I picked up a lot of stuff from it that I still use today. So yeah, you can just check it out too. So the Autobiography of Malcolm X and The Good Book. Check those out.
All right, so we got two. We got a 2 for this episode, guys. Make sure y'all take advantage of that additional knowledge that you can gain from the Autobiography of Malcolm X and The Good Book. Again, we are here with Pray and Plot. Y'all check him out. What is your Instagram?
Pray and Plot. PRAYXPLOT. So Pray X Plot. Instagram, Twitter. Also check out the studio space. It's Black Dot Studio, SATX. Yeah. So come through. We got events every first Friday, second Saturday. If you're a vendor, let me know. Come pop up. Yeah, come check us out.
All right, so Pray and Plot on all social media platforms. We are closing it down here at Black Dot Studios. Again, I want to thank you for joining us on Tonesetter TV.
You,
and all my Tonesetter TV followers, y'all stay up and y'all look out for the next one. Peace.
Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.